Oh! Are y'all having fun? Yeah, get ready for this one. Back in the days of the Clone Wars, our next guest voiced the Mandalorian Gar Saxon. But as most of us know, he dead. But that doesn't mean Ray Stevenson can't come back to Star Wars and play another character in live action. And he's coming out with someone else who was presumed missing from animation and is now returning in live action as Grand Admiral Thrawn from the new Disney Plus series Ahsoka. Give a warm Star Wars celebration welcome to Ray Stevenson and Lars Mikkelsen. The heir to the Empire, is it?
I can't deny that. Yeah.
This must be so fun for the two of you to have started an animation and be with Star Wars and part of the family for so long and see these characters make this transition. How's it been for you this week?
I have to admit that I got the call to do the voice for Gar Saxon, and it was such a blast. I had no idea what I was going to expect. I thought, oh yeah, English guy, he's a bad guy, yeah? All right. Fair enough. And
Danes are too, yeah.
So bring out the Vikings, right? Here we go. And when I got the call for this, they were so secretive. I thought, Gar, really? When is this set? Is it going to be? I thought it was going to be that.
Yeah.
Then I got to meet Dave, and he said, oh no, we have a surprise. And I was introduced to this character, Balin Skull. I thought, whoa, hang on. So from then on, it's been a roller coaster.
There are so many shots in that Ahsoka teaser of your character doing some wild Jedi stuff, man.
Oh yes. Oh yes, I can't. Yes, Ahsoka and I go at it quite strong a couple of good times in the series. And she's a powerhouse to work with, of course. But getting to wield the lightsaber is just the best feeling in the world. And the first time that they handed it to me for the camera test, you couldn't help yourself. You make the noise.
You make the noise. Everybody says
that. Go, I'm sorry. No, everybody does.
You spend over 40 years of your life making the noise. You can't just stop making the noise all at once.
I know. But you have to stop it during filming.
Sure. Sure. But can't they just digitally pull that out? What is ILM doing if they're not doing that for you? Now let's talk, Lars, about the transition into Thrawn in live action. Everybody's our favorite sneaky blue son. Our favorite sneaky blue son.
Yeah.
He is a character that is wildly loved.
Yeah.
And has such a long history to him.
Yeah.
Tell me what it was like to first be approached for Rebels and now to be here doing it again in Ahsoka.
Well, I mean, Rebels is it 5 or 6 years ago, I think, yeah. When I got approached by Dave for that, I didn't really know what that entailed. I mean, how much work was that going to be? But throughout having done that, the character came more and more to life, for me at least, yeah. And we just hit it off over the Skype thing. I just immediately felt that connection because he's such a brilliant man.
Yeah.
And he just loves the creativity that we can provide. In terms of what the character was about, I mean, there's so many layers to that villainous character in a Sherlockian way. You know? He's so much smarter than me. So when I needed to do the transition into this, we had to think, you know, how do we do this? How do we, you know, transition this into live action? Because you can't really just adapt and do the same thing. But we've done as much as the same thing as we can, but adapted it. Yep.
Nice. Did you ever think... Did you ever think when you got into acting and performing that a single shot of the back of your head would cause such a huge reaction in people?
No. No, I had no idea. I'm, you know, I live in Denmark. It's a very small country. I think we could all be in here, actually. So, in many ways, this is it's mind-blowing for me, and the love that I've been met with today is just.
Yeah, it's what, you know, it sounds so cliche when we say all the time that it's being welcomed into a family, but it really is kind of like that, isn't it?
It is.
It really does feel that way.
It does feel like that, yeah.
And especially...
And I mean, even when we did this shoot, I mean, because of Dave's brilliance and, you know, I really mean what I said on stage. I mean, I've never been on a set with so much passion from everyone to try to achieve the best we can with this.
And every department cares so much. It's not just about their own departments, they're all part of it. And somebody from the makeup department sees somebody in construction who's maybe having a bit, are you all right? Do you need anything? There's no division as such. They're so united, so thrilled, and there's such long hours, but such amazing talent that's being brought to bear. And everybody runs around and says, oh, the costumes are showing, and they want to see, oh, the sets, there's a new set on stage. Doesn't matter what department you go and see. You can't wait, because everybody was so excited about that.
Yeah.
And enthused and supportive.
Yeah, I mean, it really is like a lot of artistry at every level, and everybody is so excited to share that with each other, you know, from everybody that's building props and droids and costumes and everything.
Exactly. I mean, I would go on set and I think, who designed this? But then you look at the quality and you go like, who constructed it? And the costumes, they're works of art. Shauna was just like, she's a genius.
You look really cool in that robe, man. Like, that's a good Jedi robe.
Oh, my word. Oh, yeah.
Like... There are a lot of variations on Jedi robe, and I love what they say about characters.
Yeah.
And seeing you in like this gray, almost tweedy, you know what I mean?
I know. There was you're not sure where exactly he's from, which part of the universe or the galaxy, but he has been part of it for, you know, he's been there as a presence. And then there's this kind of nobility about him. But is he a bad guy? Is he a good guy? There's something else other going on, which Filoni will be revealed.
Yeah.
Relieved.
Well, speaking of making Dave nervous, here we go. I got a question. This is what we're going to do. We're not going to give anything away. We would never do that. But we could, for instance, you mentioned, you know, Sherlockian, you mentioned sort of the Moriarty nature of Thrawn. If you were to name a couple characters that you took inspiration for your performance, and we can do this because we're not giving anything away, go ahead. Just name a couple characters, maybe.
Okay. It would have to be some Arthurian knight, some sort of legend, some quest that may be involved.
Okay, okay. But once again, Arthurian, they weren't all good.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
So who knows?
Who knows?
So who knows?
I'd say someone along the lines of Sherlock.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we know what you're about already.
Yeah.
You sneaky guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Well, I'm very excited to see more of your characters. Obviously, we have a bit of a wait ahead of us, but we're very, very excited. And I think it's going to be worth the wait, y'all.
So thrilled.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ray Stevenson and Lars Mikkelsen. Give it up one more time. Stick around. We're just getting started on day 2. There's lots more Star Wars Celebration Live coming your way right after this.